Hi, this is Snake from the New User Network. I am going to be showing you how to install Ubuntu. Now, I'm going to install it into a virtual machine just to show you guys, so I'll be able to capture everything and you'll see everything that I do. Okay, I'm just going to get right to it here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my cursor over to the install button, which is on the live CD obviously. I'm going to double click that. Now, it's obviously the times are going to be different depending on what machine you have, what kind of machine you're running, and how good it is, how new it is. Right here, these are all the languages you can install in. So, I don't want to hear any excuses about how you can't use it because it doesn't come in Italian or Spanish. Okay, we're going to click forward because I speak English. Right here we could set what time zone and city we are in. I am closest to New York, so I'm going to go with that, which was already selected, which is good. And my current time is correct, but I'm sure I could set it right there. We're going to step forward now. Alright, now we're selecting our keyboard layout. Once again, there's a huge list to choose from, but I am American, so let's just make sure this works. And we're good. We're going to step forward now. Alright, right here we would put our name. We want to use new user. Put in my secret password. Now if you notice that it added it to where it says the name of this computer, that is a good feature. Then it's automatically set up for every different computer. You don't even have to mess with it or anything. So let's step forward. Now we're setting up the partitioner. This is where you would normally set up your hard drives and things such as that. You can manually edit the table, as you can see. But since my hard drive is clean and in a virtual machine, I'm just going to erase and use the entire disk. So it should automatically erase everything on here. And obviously format it for Linux. Okay, this is just reviewing everything that we have selected, and it all looks good. So we're going to install. Now the neat thing about the Ubuntu install is, while it's installing, I can actually run any program that comes on a live disk. It's a little bit slower because the system is installing, but I could do it. So if I want to go here and I want to play Tetris, for example, or Nometris, as they call it. I guess it's to avoid copyright infringement. I can do that. I can click on New, and now I'm playing Tetris, which you will all see I am very poor at. But you get the idea. Okay. We could even go and surf the web while it installs. As I said, it's going to move a little quicker once you get your actual system going, but right now it's installing off the CD-ROM and trying to also pull the programs up, so it's running a little slower than it actually should be. But it's better than nothing, right? Okay, so here we are on the Ubuntu homepage. Actually, no, this is the Dapper homepage. This just tells you how to get help and participate and whatnot. Let's go to Google. Let's see how to install Dapper Drake. Okay, this is just a security warning, so I'm going to continue. Now if you notice, the entire time that I'm doing this, this is installing in the background. I could put this in the corner and on top, and it'll stay right there where I could watch it while I'm doing this. So, just give it a few minutes to go because, like I said, installing the operating system while we're doing this. Alright, here we have a whole guide on stuff you could do in Linux, or Dapper. which is really nice. So that's basically the gist of it, and rather than listen to me talk for the next 14 minutes and 20 seconds, I'm going to cut off, and I'll come back when the installer is closer to finished. Hi, Snakeback here, and as you can see, our install is now at 99%. So it should be done in just a couple of moments. Okay. And it's telling me that the install is complete and that I need to restart. Now I can either continue using the CD how it is, or I can restart, which obviously I'm going to restart because I want to get into my desktop. So let's go ahead and restart. And now it's shutting down. Now this is great, I really like this. The uninstall splash screen. Very good feature from Ubuntu. Okay. System shuts down a little quicker than it installs. Ignore that failed because I don't have any RAID running, so that is why it failed. I don't believe it ever started up, to be exact. You probably won't have that problem, if it's even a problem. Okay, that was weird. But whatever gets my system turned off. And my CD tray was just ejected. You can't see that, but it was. And I have removed the disk, and I am now pressing enter to continue. Okay, now my machine is rebooted. And it's loading back up. And we are back at the Ubuntu splash screen. Pardon me. Now unfortunately during this part, you can't play any games or browse the web. And since I am running this in a virtual machine, that's why it's going fairly slow. Should run better on your hardware. I apologize for the silence, but I have nothing to say at this point. Okay, and with that, it looks like our system is up. That's my cursor loading. And it's asking me for my username. So, we're going to put in my username, and then my password. Hit enter again. And we are now on the desktop, and this is my actual computer. Welcome to Ubuntu Linux, the only place for new users.